Looks like our starter's happy. He's running off the course. We'll be underway very shortly. Yeah, post-classics always try and give us a bit of an effort. First away we had 213 Jeff Irving, 15 Graham Moorhead, 289 Ken Ferguson.
And Young back racing, 250 champion, and the old Suzuki GS, no, what were they? RS, the old 250s, two strokes.
Two strokes,
yeah.
Sure.
And so Anthony got tired of doing track days and decided that he'd come and do some racing, which is very good to see.
All right, they're now coming around through Porsche Dipper. Jeff Irvine, Graham Moorhead, Ken Ferguson, Mark Wigley, Russell Barker, old and faithful Paul Pavletich.
It's good to see so many riders in this field, Dennis.
It certainly is, because there's so many classes now. Like we've got now from pre-82 to the pre-95s, which is good. It's good. And as you can see, we've got 3 or 4 or so riders in each class, and they're having races amongst themselves out there. So here we go through Ken Ferguson, Jeff Irving, Paul Pavletich, Graham Moorhead, Russell Barker, Mark Wigley, Mark Robinson, Brian Deadman.
And last in the field there is our good old faithful Robert or Bob from down. He's come all the way from Warwick with the Wairarapa to do his laps around today. Bob Grover, that's it. Great gentleman on the board, a life member for Motorcycling New Zealand. Very, very active down in the off-road scene in the Wairarapa.
Yeah, I actually see that he's actually painted for Waipakarau.
Waipakarau, there we are.
South Hawke's Bay. But it's great, you know, and that's the good thing about this class, that anyone with an older bike can come along and have more fun. You know, they don't have to be the lead bike of Ken Ferguson who's going around, as you say. This is right. Thank you very much, Paul, for coming in and giving us a bit of insight to the club and what's happening in the future and so on. Without people like Paul, we would not exist and have this great racing that we have here. So we still have Ken Ferguson from Jeff Irving. So we have Ken Ferguson, Jeff Irving, old-timer Paul Pavletich.
Timing sheets, and I see that Ant Young is going through in 3rd place, but obviously he was a little bit keen on the clutch start time, and they've given him a 20-second penalty, so I'm not sure whether Anthony will be that happy, but he'll have to be a little bit cautious on that clutch, although I see that he has moved through from last through to 10th, so he's done quite well in the time frames.
Yes,
come through to 12th.
12th, yeah.
Yeah.
We still have Jeff Irvine from Ken Ferguson, Paul Pavletich, Graham Moorhead, Mark Wigley. It's good seeing the likes of Paul Pavletich turning out too. I mean,
continuing.
I think he was riding when I was still going to school.
Yeah, he's been around a while, that's for sure.
Yeah, and he's still loving it.
Yes. And his Superman suit.
had quite a bit added to it over the years.
What, you mean the suit shrunk or Paul got bigger?
I'd say the first piece,
The suit shrunk.
yeah, you kept washing it.
Well, they always shrink when you hang them up on behind the cupboard door.
No doubt we're going to get a visit from Paul later, someone will tell him. So we still have Jeff Irwin from Ken Ferguson, Paul Pavlitich, Graham Moorhead.
I see where we've got the young rider on a 125. His name will come back up shortly. Mark Robinson on a 125, and Mark's sitting in 6th, so he's done exceptionally well when you consider some of the bigger bikes out in front of him. And he's running around in about the 115, so it's not a bad time for a little 125.
Yeah, some of these smaller bikes are quite incredible. I was just looking there, the best time so far for this race is Jeff Irving with a time of 1:13.499. So 1 lap to go. We have 213 Jeff Irving from 289. Ken Ferguson 4, Paul Pavlitich 15, Graham Moorhead.
Looks like they're just coming around to that last big bend to come up the hill for the start-finish line.
Yes, certainly. Checkered flag, I noticed the starter hasn't quite got that as yet, but knowing Timo, he'll know.
Here he comes now.
Yeah, so 3 guys, 213 Jeff Irving. 289. Ferguson from 3rd, Graham Moorhead, 4th, Paul Pavlitich, 5th, Mark Wigley. Paul, it was good to hear you talking about the Motorfest meeting we've got coming up. I'd just like to, at this stage, make a call out that anyone that enjoys the sport and would like to really come along, we need flaggies. If there is anyone who is not already involved in flag marshalling but interested in giving it a go, we would be keen to hear from you. Please contact our Chief Flag Marshal if you go to the AMC website, and you'll see the Chief Marshal there, and get onto her. We need for that meeting approximately 56 marshals, where we usually run about 30 for this meeting. So anyone that wants to, please come along and be part of the Orange Army, as I call it. Great bunch of people who without we could not run.
Yeah, well, we've got young Juniper, who is our Chief Flag Marshal, and so come along and talk to her. For Motorfest, the club will be has been talking to Hampton Downs. We've got a number of rides on the go-karts as an incentive, and we will also be looking to produce 50 only special polo shirts with Motorfest 2020 on it. These will be unique to those marshals. So We're also looking to have a barbecue put on for the marshals and a beer or a cordial soft drink on Saturday evening. So become part of the party. Talk to Juniper, she does a marvellous job, and we'd love to see you there. The Motorfest will be a huge success again, and if you want to be part of it, just come and talk to us or talk to Juniper. I'm sure she'll be happy to help you out.
Yeah, certainly. I've been marshalling now for about 8 or 9 years and only just recently come on to the executive of the club. I actually personally enjoy being out there. And you've got some of the best seats in the house.
Yes, well, you would do. You couldn't get any closer, could you?
Well, especially if you get on turn 5 here, which is known as the Porsche Dipper. I've actually had a photo taken of me where they actually got the ambulance exit, where I'm actually standing behind the fence, but the position that the photo was actually taken, it looked as though I was actually standing about 2 feet from the edge of the track.
Yeah.
Could not see the fence in either position. Now, you couldn't get any closer, and yet I was in a safe position.
Yeah, safe position. Yeah. So, no, we'd certainly welcome anybody to come and talk to us. As Dennis has said, you can't get any closer to the racing. You might have to do a little bit of work, perhaps. But no, it's a great day to come along, and that includes the club days as well.
Yeah, certainly. As I say, we're always looking for marshals, and if anyone can come along and talk to some of your friends, and they might get real wrapped as well. And as I say, we never turn marshals away. That's for real.